2nd July 2025, Geza's broadcast ignites tensions with explosive claims and support for VP Chiwenga, by Afro News Gazette correspondent. A blistering broadcast by outspoken political commentator Geza has sent shockwaves through Zimbabwe's political establishment, following his impassioned endorsement of Vice President Constantino Chiwenga and scathing critique of President Emerson Mnangagwa and his close allies. In a televised segment packed with symbolism, Geza played a montage of videos ending with Chiwenga's recent declaration in Victoria Falls. "Fear not, for the Lord Almighty is with you. Zimbabweans will not die, will not collapse. Those who have intended to harm this God-given country shall be punished threefold." So we are breathing, and we will continue to breathe. The day of reckoning is coming. Geza praised Chiwenga's statement as a rallying cry for true patriots, while condemning a faction he referred to as the Zviganandas, a term he uses to describe corrupt political actors undermining the revolution. Geza, the revolution doesn't stop. In his live stream, Geza claimed that Liberation War veterans were increasingly rallying behind Chiwenga. He cast the VP as a protector of Zimbabwe's liberation legacy and moral compass. "Family, we are not parked. Things are happening. The revolution doesn't stop." Geza, Tagware under fire. Geza unleashed a direct verbal assault on businessman Kudakwashe Tagware, labeling him a thug, exploiting state resources for personal gain. He accused Tagware of arrogantly dismissing those without government tenders and of manipulating ZANU-PF structures to serve his own agenda. Tagware is traveling around calling those without tenders dunderheads. What type of talk is that? All tenders are being dished out in Mnangagwa's office corruptly. This is not the Zimbabwe we fought for. Chiwenga versus Mnangagwa? Signs of an internal power struggle. In one of his most provocative claims, Geza accused President Mnangagwa of betraying the very liberation comrades who helped him ascend to power. He said the president now surrounds himself with opportunists at the expense of genuine revolutionaries. "What troubles me is, where is your comradeship? You are deserting the very people who carried you into power." Geza also challenged the legitimacy of recent war veterans events, alleging the absence of key military figures and real veterans. "That's why the generals were not there at a recent war vets gathering. You can't have a war veterans meeting where anyone, Jack and Jill, are included." Monica Mutsvangwa's subtle rebellion. Geza welcomed recent remarks by Monica Mutsvangwa made during a visit to Manicaland, suggesting they marked a shift in the sentiments of previously muted or manipulated political veterans. She said money doesn't. Broadcast transmission, Afro News Gazette analysis. Geza's address signals deepening fissures within Zimbabwe's ruling elite. His sharp alignment with Vice President Chiwenga and vocal attacks on Mnangagwa's inner circle highlight an emerging political realignment, possibly laying the groundwork for a future confrontation. As Zimbabwe edges into what may be a defining political moment, all eyes remain fixed on developments within ZANU-PF. The next few weeks could determine whether these tensions explode into open conflict or are quietly suppressed behind party walls. Stay tuned to Afro News Gazette for verified updates as the story unfolds.